So once I had kind of gotten used to that, not reacting, just sitting and going, I'm not going to do anything, I'm just going to let it play out, I started to get insights. Second thing that I needed to learn, because my old pattern was to want to control everything, wanting to solve everything, and my story in my head was the buck stops with me. I have to take control of this situation. That was a story. And because I was always doing that, the outcome would always be the outcome that I had set up. Most of the time that they weren't good. Why? Every time that I tried to control a situation or fix a problem, my actions were going to lead to an outcome. That outcome was the outcome that I believed was going to happen. It was usually, I'm going to have to sacrifice something for this person to get what they want. But I won't. By sacrificing something, I'm going to prove my worth. Did I get anything from fixing it? No. Did someone else benefit? Yep. Why? Because I controlled the process every single time. I tried to fix it every single time and created outcomes that would lead to that. Because that's what I believed the outcome would always be. And that's what I created. When I started to just sit and allow, go, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to notice what's happening inside. I'm going to notice what I'm feeling, located in my body, notice the thoughts, notice the stories. Then I did the inner work. So there's certain emotions, parts of your body that hold, like fear, sadness, grief, anger, resentment, a whole lot of emotions stored in different parts of the body. Sometimes it was the same event, like the same trauma that had split, and it was stored in different parts of my body. In terms of physical, my stomach, bloating, my shoulder, my chest, my throat tightening, physically I would be feeling a lot. And it was going into and just sitting with that and breathing into it and then noticing what came up and letting it come up, allowing myself to feel it. Now, the outcome ended up being something different. In fact, most of the time, the outcome ended up being better than the outcome that I could have achieved if I tried to fix it myself. Why? Because I allowed it to play out, and then the universe started giving me what I was actually worthy of. There were times in the last 2 years, I'm going to say that from one week to the next, I had no idea where money was coming from and how I was going to pay rent. Then things that would happen that it was like, it was a miracle. Where did that come from? I wasn't expecting that. It would just come. I just allowed myself and I opened myself up to start receiving my worth. So the second thing that I needed to do, to sit and allow and then start receiving what I was worthy of. Trusting whatever was happening on the outside, as long as I did the internal work and shifted it within me, the situation would resolve itself and the outcome would end up being better than what I could have possibly imagined. Third thing, once the story started to clear, my intuition started to get loud. I would meditate 3 times a day. Meditate minimum of 25-30 minutes each time. First thing in the morning, sometime in midday, and then late at night. Guided meditation sometimes just sitting and just blanking out. Just breathing, noticing things come up and then letting them go. Just notice a thing and go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And my intuition started to get louder. And I started to hear my voice. And my voice started to guide me on what I needed to do next. This is the beauty of this work.